In this video, I will explain police brutality. So, what is it? Police brutality is the use of any force exceeding that reasonably necessary to accomplish a lawful police purpose. Lately, police brutality has gotten a lot of attention in news and media, and one of the latest victims of police brutality, Stephen Clark, was shot down and killed by police while holding his cell phone. This made a lot of people unhappy with the situation, and protests started to emerge as the American population was reaching a boiling point. So, getting the right information is very important. And to get the idea of how police brutality works, this video will be a comparison between Norway, which is my home country, and the United States. As you see, the United States is much bigger than Norway. Therefore, when looking at the statistics, it's important not to look at the absolute numbers, but to look at the relative numbers. And in this video, we will be looking at numbers per 5 million inhabitants. This first figure shows the number of people killed by police in Norway from 2002 to 2017 per 5 million inhabitants. As you see, only 4 people have been killed. Looking at the numbers from the United States per 5 million inhabitants, as much as 256 people have been killed in the same period. Looking at the numbers, we can see that there's a huge difference between the United States and Norway. And that brings us to the question, why does American police kill more than the Norwegian police? One of the issues is of course gun control. It is easy to obtain a gun in the US, and this ultimately leads to more killing. But what is important to notice when talking about police brutality is that if someone is rightfully eliminated, it is not police brutality. But this doesn't justify all the killing in the US, and there are several examples of police brutality. For instance, when police officers killed unarmed people, such as Stephen Clark. But another case I found interesting was the number of people the US police kills with tasers. Over 1,000 people have been killed by tasers from 2002 to 2017. So when we do the comparison, we can see that the US on average kill 4 times as many people with tasers as the Norwegian police kill in total. So, how can we stop police brutality? Icelandic sociologist Gudmundur Oddsson explains that if the US is going to emulate some of Norway's methods, it's important to start on a small scale. One of the problems now is that the police isn't a lifeline, it's a threat. Using the different levels of analysis, it's important to go down to the micro level and build relations. By building individual trust and mutual respect on a micro level, one can multiply from there. In other words, building cross-cutting ties. In a situation where people are afraid of the police and the police are afraid of the people, we need cross-cutting ties. William Ury explains the importance of cross-cutting ties as nothing can escalate a conflict faster than the absence of communication, trust, and relationship. So instead of being two opposite fronts, we can work together and build relationships on a micro level.